everybody, what's going on? I am Lori, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to more Master Detective Archives Rain Code. In the previous episode, we kind of got ourselves into a little bit of trouble, and we ended up entering the Mystery Labyrinth for this mystery. I went ahead and I bought another skill using our detective points and stuff. I was only able to buy one. We have most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. The only ones we don't have are, I mean, for the most part, it's the last line of skills. And our detective rank is 20, so I feel like we're doing okay in terms of rank and level and stuff. So let's go ahead and move forward into the Mystery Labyrinth. Fubuki ran on ahead of us, so we gotta find her, make sure she's not getting hurt, dying, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm excited to do this. Hello? Fubuki? Where are you, Fubuki? Fubuki? This looks a little weird. What is that swirling mass up ahead? Hello? Oh, is it Fubuki?
Fubuki?
Interesting.
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
A phantom.
Found you.
Oh no. I love her outfit though. That is amazing. She is so creepy, but I love everything about her outfit. That is so creative.
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals. How horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path? Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things. Let us do it, Yuma! Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub!
Alrighty then. Alright. I wasn't ready for this, but I guess I'm never gonna be ready for this. I'm really bad at remembering the controls for these things. Okay. I'm ready. Hello, Dominic. Reasoning deathmatch. Alright, security camera and the gun. Right? That's what we got. Sachi's gun. A revolver-style handgun. Contrary to standard models, this firearm cylinder swings out to the right side. And then security camera footage of the emergency stairs. No one but Yuma is shown. There was only one gunshot. Yuma was in the middle of the stairwell at the time. Okay.
Just admit it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
No.
How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse.
No. No, I didn't.
All to make it look like a suicide.
What do I have? The security footage? Okay.
With no witnesses
Oh, crap.
up there. You did as you pleased. Go die and be reborn already, okay?
Okay.
Say,
The only one on the rooftop was you, Master, which means you're the only person who could have killed Sachi. But I didn't do it. Sachi had already been killed by the time I got to the roof. Then let's prove your innocence. I know you can do it, Master. Yeah, the security
just
footage.
admit it. Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
I didn't do it.
This is the truth. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off.
Sure was.
The security footage proves it.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Onward!
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you just confess.
I told you I didn't do it!
I like how the labyrinth is flooded, by the way.
Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right? Ah!
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Ah!
Bye. Oh no. Fubuki, what are you doing? What murder weapon was used? It was the gun.
This way!
That was quite the surprise.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, this should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Oh no.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
Please don't slip and fall. Okay, bye. That figures.
That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going. Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the Mystery Labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte? So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Shinigami, you're gonna make her freak out.
Hindrance? About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell, which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding. Fubuki?
I am a hindrance.
Oh no, you crushed your spirit, Shinigami.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family. Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even had the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too. In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. And my only merit is useless here.
Oh, we got another enemy.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here.
Not you again.
You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
Okay, another reasoning death match. Oh, we have multiple options. So high voltage lines. There are high voltage lines between the two buildings, so travel between them is impossible. Parallel gunshot wound. The gunshot wound on Sachi's body, the open wounds are almost perfectly parallel. Okay. And then the gun. Specifically designed and assembled by Iruka. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and select this for now.
A friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else.
I don't think so.
Your accomplice threw the gun over to you.
From where?
And you planted it in Shachi's hand.
I don't think so.
That was your maggot master plan. Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door.
Okay, wait. Actually, no. You can't do that. Ah, who? I had that wrong.
Right.
Whoopsies. It's true the roof of the neighboring building is the only place nearby where someone could shoot from,
Except...
but that building is taller than the hideout, plus the side of the building has no windows. That means the gun could only have been fired from above, which would have sent the bullet flying at an angle. And, okay, so the gunshot was like parallel. Okay, I see. Alright. So I need this one.
You didn't fire the gun. You ordered your accomplice. Shotty from someplace else. Threw the gun over to you.
No, 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 no.
Master plan. Huh? Skin. Where the shot could have been made. On the roof of the building next door.
No, no.
I'll slash through this mystery. The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
All right, onward.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up. So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness? Huh?
What?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide. Assuredly? And what are you basing that on? The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide. That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide. No, suicide. Homicide.
Oh my gosh, just sitting here arguing back and forth.
Suicide. There are 2 doors?
No, my neck! Was it suicide or homicide?
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth?
Oh my goodness.
Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down now.
I think homicide, right?
It is clearly a homicide. Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide.
I think it's a homicide. Let's go this way. I don't think he would have killed himself. Yes.
Right here!
Yeah, I really don't think he would have killed himself. Truly.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide. If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself. Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
I don't. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it would be a suicide. We're gonna find out, though. That's the whole point of this Mystery Labyrinth.
We're trapped!
Oh, no.
Oh no! The walls!
What is the reasoning behind it being a homicide?
Come on, spit it out. The Mystery Labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
We just got punched in the face.
Here, this is everything left at the scene.
The umbrella! No, I'm kidding.
This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
The gun, the security camera, the umbrella, or the door. I'm gonna choose this just because it's weird.
Wait, what if I use the umbrella?
What will you do with that?
I can use it like a rod for a brace.
I see. Oh wait, how will that stop anything? Could you put that creativity to better use, please? Serious, Master.
Oh, it was so funny though. That was hilarious. Okay, so what is the reasoning behind it being a homicide? I guess the gun.
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
I think the umbrella was hilarious, by the way.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
It got even longer. Oh, well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Oh god.
It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself. Yuma, over there! Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the Mystery Labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
It's not loaded. Oh no.
Can't shoot it? Then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this? Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go! Lay it all out!
Oh, another mini game. Gotta love Shinigami's puzzle mini games, huh? Yeah. Alright. Shinigami puzzle!
Try to solve it, lickety-split!
Okay, looking at the gun, you can tell Sachi's dominant hand is his left.
Great!
God, it spins so slow now because of all of our upgrades. Where is the E?
You can do it, Master! Nice!
There's the F.
That's right!
Alright, where is the T? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Nice!
This is left hand. Mm-hmm.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed!
Wait, was the gun found in his left hand or his right hand?
The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way.
Right, that explains that, but...
Which means Shachi is left-handed.
Sachi had a specially designed gun because he was left-handed, sure.
Look! The exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly. No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction. What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist. I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand. Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You're so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, which hand was his gun in when we found him on the roof? I can't remember.
Look, another monster. Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all. Right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters. Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters. Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness, Queen of Monsters! I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Alright, what are my options? What are my options here?
Bad luck!
Oh, this is just a repel.
You can't proceed
Oh shit.
because it wasn't a homicide. Shachi definitely committed suicide.
That claim doesn't hold up! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug.
Okay, so now I have...
What is the gun with...
Hang on. So we have the parking lot explosion. There was an explosion in the parking lot below the building. Sachi is left-handed, which is probably going to be the one that I want. What was the other one, though? Exterior lock on the door. Okay.
You can still shoot yourself.
Sure.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
This is the truth! Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand.
That's what I thought.
There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand. Which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Sweet. We've been doing pretty well with the reasoning death matches this time around. Maybe I finally learned something.
You managed once again to slay the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one. Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here. Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No, it cannot be. Could this be an illusion she conjured forth? You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
Onward! Let's go. I'm getting good at this Mystery Labyrinth thing. Sort of. Not really. This one does seem to be going a little smoother, though. Oh, there's a boat. Oh, gotta love the boat. Fantastic.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
We're going down into a hole. They just calmly went into the bottomless pit. Okay, sure. I'm not buying it. Sploosh. Where did the culprit shoot the victim from?
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery. But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the God of Darkness, holy great detective warrior of light Yuma.
That nickname just keeps getting longer and longer.
How long is my name going to get?
Okay, so we have 3 different options. Roof of the building next door, which honestly I originally thought that could be the case, but the bullet was parallel. It wasn't at an angle. Inside of the hideout does not make sense. So maybe roof of the hideout? Yeah, roof of the hideout would be the most logical conclusion, I guess. Right? Yep. Let's try it. I mean, that's the most logical conclusion, right? At least I think so.
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go this way. This is the only way to go. There's a door. Hi, door.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
Right.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is...
Hey, this is the scene!
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route? You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
But I don't know how they did it. Interesting. It wouldn't be this way.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Right.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Okay. I don't think they could have gone through the neighboring building. They could have jumped here, but I don't know that they would have survived. They didn't go down the staircase because I came up it, so like this is the only... It has to be this.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that.
Fair.
It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Okay, so I guess let's interact with this one.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
Why did they both mention hot air balloons?
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Okay, so could they have used the stairs in some way?
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs. Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
Right.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not? I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here. Yet again, you called me sheltered. Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Oh my gosh, they're arguing.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterable.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do? There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth. Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews? This isn't an attraction at some theme park. Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
Thanks, Fubuki.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless. You called me sheltered again? How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes... Seriously, are you dead? Quiet, please! Head on right? What?
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence?
That would make sense.
And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
Didn't she already do that?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
When the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered. So when the rooftop was first entered?
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
That's smart.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna knock the absolute crap out of us.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here? Let's do it, Master!
It can't be!
Wait!
Fantastic.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma. Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Oh my goodness.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Wow. Okay. What? Crime scene recreation. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, unfortunately that is all the time we have for this episode. If you guys would like to support me, if you guys would like to see more of Master Detective Archives Raincoat, please leave a like and a comment down in the section below. I'd really appreciate it. In the next episode, we're gonna check out the recreated scene, the before crime scene, and see if we can find any clues. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all soon.